Good morning, students. Just as we have been studying in the previous sessions, we will continue talking about sports and hobbies. Last class, we were discussing about different types of extreme sports, right? Well, today's session is going to be developed into 4 parts in which you are going to learn new vocabulary and share and compare your own personal opinions regarding some interesting types of sports using what you have learned in previous classes.
Now, dear students, we are going to do the warm-up activity of the day. For this, pay attention to the following instructions. First, the class is going to be divided into 2 teams. One student of each team comes and sits on a chair with his or her back to the wall. Then, his or her teammates have to explain the word in 1 minute, so that he or she can guess it the word. Finally, teams take turns. Each team gets the same number of words to guess. The number of words are 4. For this activity, you have 10 minutes. Now, I would like to listen to a volunteer that reread the instruction and explain what we have to do.
Now I'm going to give you a handout with the exercises for today's class. Please don't forget to write your name and the date. Okay, now that you have your handout, I want you to focus on the first item. It's a pre-reading activity. Student A, can you read instructions for letter A, please? Thank you. So what do you have to do? You have to take a look quickly at the text extreme ironing and eating to live, and then choose which of the 3 options you consider as the correct one. Is it clear? Student B, can you explain us the instructions, please? Thank you. So you have 7 minutes to complete the first activity. Okay, time's out. Now, in pairs or in groups of 3, I want you to compare and discuss your answers. You have 2 minutes. Now that you have made your first predictions, let's move to the second part, letter B. Write a question that you think each article will answer, and then discuss your ideas with your classmates. You have 6 minutes.
Now, students, let's move to while reading activity in your handout. In this part of the activity, you have to read the following 2 articles: extreme ironing and eating to live. After you read those articles, we are going to check the predictions that you made in the pre-reading activity. You have to focus on the chart that is presented in your handout. For this part of the activity, you have 20 minutes. So, start. Now, listen the second part of the instruction for the while reading activity. After our checking predictions, now you have to answer the question related to each text in your handout. You can reread the text and looking for the answers that you are not sure about. In this part, you have 30 minutes. Okay? I would like to listen to any of you to explain the instruction again. Thank you. So you have 30 minutes to do this part of the activities, and then we are going to check each of the statements in the part of true or false. So start. Let's start with the first text, extreme irony. True or false? Number 1. The writer believes that sport must be competitive. True or false? Good. Second one. The writer believes that sport must be dangerous. True or false? Right. So, part B. Answer the questions. Student A. Can you answer the following question? What do ironies get points for? A. How much laundry they iron? B. How fast they iron? C. How well they iron? Or D. How long they iron? Right. Now let's continue to the second text. Eating to live. Part A. True or false? Number 1. Sonia Thomas ate 12 lobsters in 38 minutes. True or false? Right. Number 2. Competitive eating is Sonia's job. True or false? Part B. Answer the questions. Student B. Can you read the first question, please? Okay. What is the right answer? Letter A. Speed. Letter B. Style. Letter C. Amount. Or D. Taste.
Now that we know what extreme ironing and the professional eating is, we are going to talk a little bit about our own personal opinions. In the last item, post-reading, there are 3 questions related to the content. Student A, can you read the instructions, please? Thank you. So the questions are: would the writer of reading 1 think that professional eating is a sport? What do you think of extreme ironing and the professional eating? Are they sports? Will you participate in them? Are there any other sports that you think are extreme, unusual, or silly? You have 10 minutes to complete the activity, and then we are going to compare our questions, reporting what your classmates have told you. So let's start.